Hey, 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 Daryl here, and this is my daily devotional. When it comes to obedience to the Lord, what percentage of obedience is acceptable? I mean, is it okay? Does the Lord love it if we say obey Him 60%? What about 80%? That's a good percentage. How about 98% obedience? Now, you know where I'm going with this. The Lord expects 100% obedience from those of us who are His. 100%. We do not have the option to pick and to choose where we want to obey or where we do not want to obey. He wants us to trust Him fully and completely without question, obedience. So God led Israel out of the promised land. He's just asking obedience. Joshua's led them into the promised land. And now, Joshua dies. And so the folks go on defeating the folks there in Canaan until they come to a place where they think, kind of weary of all this fighting. I know what we'll do. Instead of killing these people, let's make them our slaves. Surely that'll be a good thing. They'll be our slaves. And so, let me read some here in Judges chapter 1, beginning at verse 27. But Manasseh did not drive out the people of Beth Shean or Tanach or Dor or Iblim or Megiddo and their surrounding settlements, for the Canaanites were determined to live in that land. When Israel became strong, they pressed the Canaanites into forced labor, but never drove them out completely. And it goes on and talks about others who chose to do the same thing. Instead of driving them out of the land, they forced them into labor. They compromised what God had told them to do. Well, now we come to Judges chapter 2, and let's see the Lord's response to this. The angel of the Lord went up from Gilgal to Bochum and said, I brought you up out of Egypt and led you into the land that I swore to give to your forefathers. I said, I will never break my covenant with you, and you shall not make a covenant with the people of this land, but you shall break down their altars. Yet you have disobeyed me. Why have you done this? Now, therefore, I tell you that I will not drive them out before you. They will be thorns in your side, and their gods will be a snare to you. When the angel of the Lord had spoken these things to all the Israelites, the people wept aloud, and they called that place Bochum. There they offered sacrifices to the Lord. Now consider what's happened here. God has said, you didn't obey me. I told you to drive these people out of the land, annihilate them, break down their altars, he said. But you've chosen to do it your way. So because of this, I will not drive them out, and they will be thorns in your side, and their gods will be a snare to you. Now, I'm going to make some speculation here, and I understand spiritual speculation is a dangerous place to be. But I would suggest that these they didn't drive out, these they didn't annihilate, became Arabs, who eventually became the Islamic people, who eventually, and their God, their Allah, became a thorn in the side of Israel forever to this day. But that's spiritual speculation. So don't buy anything with that. Just understand that the problem here wouldn't have been a problem if people would only obey the Lord to the full 100%. God bless you. Good day.